Lastly, this morning, I want to share something with you guys. As most of you know, there is an affordability housing crisis in our country. Matter of fact, affordable housing is an oxymoron in today's culture. In Florida, we're not immune to it, neither is Edgewater, New Smyrna, and Oak Hill. We have affordable housing issues. It's very difficult to get into a home. It's very expensive, and it's hard to stay in a home. And we're seeing more and more as time goes on that there's a lot of families with one small crisis in their life, a loss of a job, where these families are put out, and there's no place for them to go. And I say families, it's usually children involved. And a lot of these children end up in the foster care system because their parents don't have a place for them. So a little over a year ago, our leadership team here felt the burden about that. So we got involved with an organization called Family Renew. Many of you guys were here when Heidi, their director, was here, and she spoke and told us about the program. Connor mentioned it in the State of EAC in January. They've been around 35 years, and they have a phenomenal ministry that reaches out to these families, gives them a place to live, a bridge home or a place for just a few months. Okay, we're not giving them a permanent home. We're giving a place for them to get back on their feet and then prepare them, equip them, and get them back out into society, hopefully into a home. So our goal is to keep these kids off the street, to keep these families off the street, and then also develop community with them, to minister to them, to love on them. So we got involved by getting a position on their board, which Mike Martin serves as our representative there. And then since then, we've decided we wanted to plant something here in our area, because there's communities over in West Volusia, Holly Hill, they have a community for these folks, but we have nothing here in Southeast Volusia. So we took it upon ourselves as a leadership team to pray over this, and in January at our elders retreat, we solidified a kind of a plan forward, and that plan is to try to identify a facility here in our area that we can somehow acquire and get a hold of. We're just leaving that to the Lord to handle, and collaborate with some other churches so we can come together as a community and create a facility here that we can place families in, give them a place to stay, minister to them. And it's a huge thing. All of our team is excited about it. So many of you have come and talked to us about it and said you want to get involved. We would love your prayers. I mean, there's a lot to get done in 2024. We're hoping to identify the building, move on the building, have the entity set up, collaborate with churches, and then hopefully maybe in 2025, as we look at a 1-3-5 year plan, 2025, we can maybe start placing some people. But God can do it quicker. We're going to go on his timing. So be praying about this as a group. If you know somebody who wants to be involved, if you want to be involved, come see myself, Mike Martin, Jamie. We'll give you information on it. We're trying to raise funds for the building. I mean, we're just kind of letting the Lord take care of that, and he's working it. So just be in prayer, and I think it's going to be an awesome opportunity for us to reach out and share the love of Christ with those folks.